traveling across the country on a bus ride 2 days long. There were nuns and traveling salesmen squashed in with the throng. On the second night of travel, the night was black as coal. We stopped off at a roadhouse where trouble took its toll. I was sitting in the corner with whiskey and cards in hand, but little did I know that night I'd meet the Lord's right hand. First she slapped her hand on the table, she knocked my cards aside, and then she spilled my whiskey, I just couldn't let it lie. She didn't like my drinking and gambling, she said it was immoral fun. When she tipped over my table, I had a bar fight with a nun. Well, I can't say that I'm proud of my actions on that night, but I have to say she started it, and I knew my cause was right. Well, I stood up pretty quickly, went to shove her pretty hard. When that nun ducked down and came up quick, she was right inside my guard. Her name was Sister Catherine, she seemed old and frail too, but when her fist hit me between the eyes, it was like an iron horseshoe. Well, that nun, she kicked like a mule, and she hit like a southbound train. Then she bit me, tried to gouge my eyes, and punched me in the face again. She didn't like my drinking and gambling, she said it was immoral fun. When she tipped over my table, I had a bar fight with a nun. I don't know why she had a problem, maybe she was just a Grinch. I broke a chair across her head, but she didn't even flinch. Now I ain't one to back down from a righteous cause or fight. For the first time ever I wanted to run when I fought that nun that night. Well, she kicked me in the nutsack, I went down and curled up tight. Then she jumped and hit me with an elbow drop, she didn't hold back that night. I staggered, dazed and confused, couldn't believe what I'd just seen. This holy woman, full of grace, was fighting dirty and mean. She didn't like my drinking and gambling, she said it was immoral fun. When she tipped over my table, I had a bar fight with a nun. She fought with the strength of heaven while she cursed my heathen ways. Then she punched me in the face some more, I knew I'd feel this fight for days. She stood right there above me while I wiped away a tear. Then she walked off through the crowd, they parted with respect and fear. Next day I'm back on that old bus with a shiner and a busted pride. And I'll never forget that fateful night when Sister Catherine tanned my hide. She didn't like my drinking and gambling, she said it was immoral fun. When she tipped over my table, I had a bar fight with a nun. I had a bar fight with a nun. I had a bar fight with a nun.